Hey everyone, I'm Brian Kelly, also known as the Points Guy, and I'm here to watch this Millennial Money video, which I promise you, I've never seen before. So let's get to it.
For someone in their mid-20s who still lives at home with their parents, I thought it'd be really cool to represent that population and share my pros and cons of living at home and the pros and cons of the finance part of it as well. Hi, my name is Kristina Truong. I'm 24 years old. I make around $100,000 per year and I live in Fairfax, Virginia.
I definitely did not make $100,000 a year at 24, and she must be banking it living at home with her parents. Ain't no shame living at home in 2020.
I'm a project manager for a digital consulting firm in the DC area. I also own a cupcake company called District Cupcake. We do event and office catering in the DC and Northern Virginia area. Thankfully, I've been very blessed to still have my job during the COVID pandemic. I think right now I'm working a little bit more because there's less of a line between work and life balance.
And there's nowhere to go these days, or travel to.
Being so young and seeing my parents struggle with their finances gave me the mindset of not wanting the same for myself or for my family. That lesson has stuck with me growing up, and even in college. Anything that wasn't going towards student debt repayment or my apartment rent, I was saving up everything.
Definitely the smart way to go in college. I was so stupid. I got a credit card and got into debt in college, which was like quicksand. So good job.
So I moved back in with my mom, dad, and sister because I wanted to, one, pay off my student loan debt and also be able to pay for my sister's college.
Kristina, I have an Amex bill that I could use some help with. Just kidding.
I really enjoy credit card shopping. I like to look at the latest deals and points.
My kind of girl, Kristina.
I just got the Chase Preferred credit card.
And we've got a points girl. Yes, I knew I liked her.
So they changed their welcome offer. If you spend $4,000 within the first 3 months, you get $750 worth of travel credit, which is awesome. I try to use credit cards as much as I can.
The credit card companies have actually really juiced up sign-up bonus offers. So where we used to see like 50,000 points for an offer, we're now seeing up to 100,000 points. So strike while the iron's hot when there's a juicy sign-up offer.
I have a little system set up where I know which card to use when I grocery shop, which card I should use when I buy clothes or entertainment, and how to get the best cashback deal for that.
Awesome tip, Kristina. Sometimes people even put Post-it notes on their credit card so they know which to use for gas, groceries, because the key is to maximize every single dollar that you spend because those points are valuable.
I started a cupcake company because my mom and my sister love baking, and we always would make cakes or cupcakes for family or family friends, and I really wanted to monetize it.
Love a side hustle. So I started the Points Guy in 2010 because I loved helping people use their points, and look at me now.
So started this company officially the beginning of this year. We had a few pop-up shops. We work with our corporate clients to do event catering, and we do individual orders.
Here's a tip. If you have a side hustle, no matter how small it is, you can still get a small business credit card. And those credit cards have huge sign-up bonuses and category bonuses. So if you have a side hustle, it's a smart idea to get a credit card anyway, pay it off in full every month, so you keep your finances separate from your personal finances. Your accountant will thank you.
Right now, our finances are a little bit up and down, but I have high hopes for the company, and everything that we're making, we're reinvesting back into it. So me, my mom, and my sister don't take any money from the company.
Smart. And if you have that business credit card, you can be earning points. So even though you're reinvesting all of your cash back into the business, you can reap the points to take a trip or get gift cards or, simply help with your own personal bottom line.
I was able to pay for college because my cousin actually is a super genius and got scholarships to all of the Ivy Leagues. And
Must be nice.
He had a Virginia 529 plan, which he actually gave to me, and that funded around half of my college tuition.
Generosity definitely runs in their family genes.
I paid off my subsidized student loans first throughout my college years through various jobs and internship money, and I paid off all of my unsubsidized student loans the end of 2018, so right now I'm completely debt-free.
That is amazing at age 24 to be debt-free. Kudos, Kristina.
I decided to pay my sister's college tuition because my cousin paid for around half of mine. Because he gave me that gift of education, I really want to do the same for my sister and not have that hanging over her head or my parents' head.
This makes me want to cry. That's so sweet. Kristina, are you looking for another brother?
The biggest lesson I've learned about money is to have an emergency fund saved up, especially seeing everything happen with the pandemic and my mom losing her job. Having that emergency fund that I set up initially has really helped our family throughout this time.
That's an amazing tip. Have a slush fund. You never know what's going to happen. And that's why I tell people, use your points for a trip. Even if fares are cheap and hotel rates are cheap, conserve your cash, use your points, and make sure you have that rainy day fund. Because lately, there have been a lot of rainy days.
I donate around $600 to $700 a month to the Rover Foundation, which I found out throughout my church. The charity goes to different third world countries to provide education and spread the word of God to children in need, and I'm very passionate about that.
That's awesome. Kristina finds time to give back as well. Even if you don't have a lot of money, a little bit goes a long way. And I really started to get involved in nonprofits about 6 or 7 years ago, and I have to say, like, the Points Guy took off after that. I do believe in the power. The more you give, the more you get back.
I feel very comfortable living in Fairfax with this salary, mainly because I'm living at home, but ultimately when I do end up moving out, I hope to make a little bit more just to be able to put a down payment on a house and pay off my mortgage each month. So hopefully within the next year or so, I aim to make about 120 to 130K. It feels really good to be able to help my parents out.
Now my best points redemptions are taking my parents on amazing trips that they never thought they'd be able to take.
I know that growing up, they have worked 12-hour days to be able to provide for me and my sister. So just to be able to do the same and not have them worry about how they're gonna pay off their mortgage or how they're gonna pay for my sister's tuition is a really great feeling for me, and it makes me feel like I'm working towards something more than just myself.
I seriously want to cry. That was so sweet. Overall, Kristina is doing an incredible job. I mean, I learned stuff from her, and she has great values. You can tell she has amazing parents and she is dedicated. My only suggestion would be to make sure that she's maximizing her small business spend. I know she's reinvesting into the business, but just make sure she has a business credit card or two to earn tons of points for all those business expenses, which I'm assuming a lot of which is probably grocery stores. But overall, Kristina, it truly is an inspiration, and I give her a hearty 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to CNBC Make It, and also to me. Follow me on Instagram at Brian Kelly, and make sure you visit thepointsguy.com for all your travel needs.